Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. It's Sunday morning and making a breakfast casserole. So I'm going to use Jimmy Dean sausage, eggs. The bottom and top crust will be one of these dough sheets. These have a date of October, and hey, how about that? It's October. Welcome October. I mean, really, I was ready to see it. I've had a little bit of coffee. There's more in here. I use a French press. I'm going to spray this pan and whip up these eggs, and the oven has just almost preheated, beeped, and I need to go ahead and fry this. If you're brand new, welcome to my channel. Cooking, grocery hauls, crafting, decorating, stuff like that is what I think I love to do best, but you never know what you're going to see. And so that's my story. If you're not new, welcome back, friends. If you see anything you like, I hope you all consider giving me a thumbs up somewhere in the video and making a comment, because I also love to chat. My oven just beeped, and I've got this in the pan. You know what I paid for this? $4.49, and it was a big sale. Remember at one time you could just get them regularly, 2 for $4? Oh, it's gone, those times, and I miss them when groceries weren't. I feel guilty every time I buy food. It's crazy. I was telling the guy at I was telling somebody at the grocery store, oh, it's Safeway, the other day, that I feel guilty when I grocery shop now. The sausage is all done. I've got 10 eggs here, and I saved back 1 egg yolk for the top, assuming that my crescent roll comes out of the pan without this kind of fight. It didn't work, so I made it work. It's a dough sheet, people. It came out like pieces. So, and it's not old. It's got a date of October, and today's just October 1st. So anyway, I've got that, and I'm going to get this stuff going. And then I've got some 4-cheese blend that I'm going to add to the egg after I beat it up. It called for a little bit of Dijon mustard and a little bit of heavy cream. I only had a little bit in this bottle, so I mixed what was left of the mustard Dijon with the little bit of heavy cream to get it out, you know. I'm going to put some onion powder in there. Sometimes I chop up bell peppers and onions. I'm not doing that today. And, oh, and I'm going, it said, and 1 other cheese. So I got triple cheddar out first, thinking that's what I'll use. But I really like smoked Gouda. So I'm going to layer these sandwich slices of smoked Gouda cheese next after the sausage, I believe. We'll see. There's so much seasoning salt in the sausage that's done over here that I just put in pepper, onion, and now I'm going to put in these last 2 things. This is a cheese blend that I'm using in place of Parmesan. It's just the 4 cheese. That's provolone, Asiago, Romano, Parmesan. So there's Parmesan in it, but my Parmesan is gone. I just threw the eggs in with the sausage, not to cook, but not to dirty another big bowl, you know? So I would just pour this in the crust at the bottom. So there we go. That's got everything in it except the provolone that I'm going to, I guess I'm going to layer that on top of this. See, usually I don't think I do it this way, but I never do anything twice the same way. It drives my kids crazy. Just pushing things to the edges so, you know, the edges have some sausage too. There we go. Now I'll layer that cheese. Cheese, smoked Gouda, thinly sliced, is on top. This always looks to me like turkey meat, you know, from the deli. But anyway, that's that. Now I'm going to try to get this next layer of dough put on. We shall see. Do the rest if you ever make these breakfast casseroles. I typically only do it like on a snowy morning or Christmas morning, or, you know, when everybody's here and slept in late or whatever, you know. So I don't make it that often, but what I was going to say is you can use for your meat, for your protein. I have used bacon, I've used ham, and I've used sausage, and I like them all. I think of the three, I think I like sausage the best. To me, it gives the casserole, the breakfast casserole, more of a flavor. Also, these are in the freezer and have been for a while, so just, store-bought tater patties. And I'm going to put those in when I put the casserole in so that they can have those on the side too. Oh, and I have some fruit. I want to make a fruit bowl. It did tear too, just a little bit. Like this was okay, and then at the end it started getting crazy on me. So now I'm going to put some of this, I beat this egg white a little bit. I'm going to brush it across the top. 350 degrees, 30 minutes. And I'm going to get these patties ready on a separate pan. They have to go in a little bit hotter. So while I take this casserole out, when it's done, I'll cook these and they'll get nice and crisp. I could do them in the air fryer, but I don't think I will. I went with the air fryer and I couldn't fit the last two, so they're in a sandwich bag. I'll stick them in the freezer and feed them to Patience for breakfast one of the mornings she spends the night. So they're in my air fryer. They'll be ready when this is ready. I mean, this as in the casserole. I got to pick through these. They came from Costco, and I'm surprised that there were several so far that were beyond right. So, get the good ones out. Sorry about the noise from the vent. I've got, I picked out some worthy strawberries, but there's not much. And I washed them, and here's what I got to put into the berries now and just make a dish. And this will be done. Let's go around without making you nervous. In 11 minutes. I got my coffee, Spice Baby. It's just, like I said, pour water into the French press and plunge her down and all that. So here's the fruit salad. I'm so disappointed in the Costco fruit this time. You know what? I also got Cara oranges that the orange inside was kind of dried out, weird. Like not a juicy, you could even see a difference. So I've never had that happen with my Costco fruit. And yes, I know I can take it back, but it's a trip for us because we're out in the sticks and we have to drive into another town and wait in line and blah, blah, blah. So I'll just know that I can't count on, nobody can count on anything. It's not Costco's fault. I love Costco, but still, anyway, enough of that. Here's the fruit I salvaged. And here's the, frozen hash browns. And this didn't turn out too bad. I'm going to let it rest for a little bit because if I cut it now, it's just going to fall apart. And if you let it rest a little bit, it'll cut out actual squares for people's plates. And you can see the layers. It smells very good. I wish I had had some of the things I didn't have, but it worked out. And that's that, and that's the end of my story. And happy Sunday, happy October 1st. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. And please make a comment. I love to chat. And subscribe button, upper right-hand corner. Boop that bell with your cursor. And then we'll get to know one another even better because you'll know when I put up a video. Take care, everybody.